On today's video, we're going to unbox the cheapest pressure washer from Harbor Freight.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. Hey, welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the old guy, the OGJ. You knew that already. And it is a beautiful day here in the trailer hood. We've actually got some sunshine. Gonna have some showers a little bit later on, but you know, we'll take what we can get. On this video, as promised, we're going to be doing an unboxing, and today our unboxing is going to be the cheapest pressure washer you can get at Harbor Freight. It's this Portland 1750 PSI pressure washer. And the reason why I'm getting this, well, if you saw a video I did a few weeks ago, I tried something. I bought something from Tractor Supply. It was a gravity-fed pickup tool. Basically, it was a sandblaster, and it worked fine. But I was hoping to use it with water and use it kind of like a pressure washer, but my compressor's just too underpowered. So I had a choice to make. I have to do some cleanup around here. It's very important. And I can either go out and buy a more powerful compressor, or I can just go ahead and buy a pressure washer. And that's what I've decided to do, because the compressor that I have works really well for what I need it for, as you know, for running a brad nailer, inflating a tire, something like that. I mean, it does a good job. So I'll just get the pressure washer, because not only will I be able to take care of the deck, because I got to clean that deck, and clean the outside of the trailer and the shed. I've got to take care of all that. Plus, I'll be able to use this to wash my cars with as well. So that's, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer. So that's what we're going to do today. But before we get started, don't forget to like and share these videos. And please, for the love of everything that's good, subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. And if you'd like to help a little bit more, well, you can head on over to my coffee page. And for the price of this, a cup of coffee, man, you can help out the channel. It's like, I don't know what I have on there, $3. It's something like that. You can help out the channel. It goes a long way, and I sure do appreciate it. And I'm able to buy more stuff like this here pressure washer we're going to do. So the first thing I have to do is jump in the car and head on over to Harbor Freight, pick up the pressure washer, and bring it on back here to the trailer hood, and we'll go outside and we'll give this thing a go. We'll see how it works. What you have to do right now, not a damn thing. You just sit right there, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back from Harbor Freight, and the traffic was just horrendous today. It's a Sunday. And it's, just for some context, it's the last day of June. People are gearing up for the 4th of July weekend. So, yeah, I understand. But we've got this thing. Where is it? Right here. This is the Portland electric pressure washer, 1750 PSI. If you don't know what that is, per square inch, that's what that means. Now, I've got a lot of stuff that I have to take care of here. So, I really needed this thing. So let's take a look now. I'm gonna cut it open with my handy-dandy knife, and we'll see what the fuss is all about. All right, best part of the unboxing: cutting it. Well, that was easy. There is no packaging in here. No cardboard, no styrofoam, just some pieces and parts. All right, so we're gonna need some tools, at least a screwdriver probably, as part of the wand. And well, there's a little bit of styrofoam, just a little bit. That's it. That's the styrofoam in it. And the instructions, very important. And here is our 20-foot hose, or Maybe I read that wrong. Maybe the power cord's 20 feet. I don't know. But that's the hose. And this is pretty straightforward. So what I'm going to do is, you can see there's some screws in there. You have to put this thing together. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with the help of my handy directions. And when it's all put back together, we're going to test this thing out. So don't go anywhere. This is the plug, and it has a reset and test right here. This basically is just a ground fault interface, whatever the hell they call it. It's a GFI basically. So we just plug this into our wall outlet, and before you do that, it's got one of these little safety things on it. So I'm going to go in the house, plug it in, and hook up the hose to it, and we're going to see just how good this thing does. And now, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. So far, it sounds pretty good. This is with no detergent, no deck wash, just water. Holy crap. Did you see that? Okay, I think what we're having trouble with is my water. Let me go check that. I think it's, we have problems in the park sometimes. The water just, it flows all right for a little while, and then it gives you like these little bubbles, air pockets where no water comes out. But man, this thing, if it keeps on working, look at this. Wow. This is very, very impressive. Now this wood down here, this stuff is pretty much, it's rotting. Even though it's pressure treated, it's not doing very well. And then you can see the water cut right into it. The top is a lot better. And this, I gotta remind you, no deck wash. So now, if you watch the other video, you know that I had a problem with tree sap on the other side of the deck. So let's set up over there and see if this takes care of it. Okay, this is where all the tree sap is, right underneath these pine needles. Let's see how it does. That's kind of amazing. I can't believe that took it off that well. We didn't have that kind of luck with the sandblaster. That is amazing. It's going to take a little while to get all that up, but the truth is, where I was cutting with the water, that's about a ½ an inch thick of tree sap, old tree sap, and that's not the easiest thing to get up, and this thing takes care of it pretty easily. So the other thing we're going to look at right now, I'm really impressed with this thing, and remember, I have not put any soap in this, and I'm going to do the siding. Now, the one important thing to remember about the siding, if you noticed on there, you can focus that water stream like a laser. And this thing does have a whole lot of power, 1750 psi. So that's pretty powerful. Don't go too close to your vinyl if you're doing this on a vinyl siding, because you're going to cut a hole right through it. But let's see how it does with no soap. That's pretty freaking amazing. That's awesome. I can't believe how well that worked. I want to show you something else. I've had this parked on my deck for about 3 years, never washed, and you can see it's not even completed. The park is not happy with it. So let's clean it up a little bit. I took it off the deck. Now let's see what happens when we put the pressure washer to it. I was a little afraid that the clear would probably come off. That's tree sap right there. So I'm gonna have to work at that. It's about 80 degrees out, so this should dry pretty quickly. Remember, no soap. I'm not using any soap with this. I don't know what to say. Let's go do the door on the shed. All I can say is wow. That's unbelievable. And you look at the difference over here. And that's with no soap, no deck wash, no nothing. And look at the bike. So yeah, this is going to be a lot easier to wash my car, to wash the deck, clean up these things here. These benches, you can see they're a mess. Let's take a look and see what we can do with this. Yeah. All right, let's head on into the studio and talk about this thing. Well, here we are back in the studio, high and dry. Well, almost dry. No, I'm actually soaked. I wasn't dressed right for this. But I got to tell you something. Wow, I am very, very impressed with this thing. A few little things to get used to when you first start it. Now, in the beginning of the video, you saw, well, in the beginning when I turned it on, you saw that it had a pressure problem, and that was from my water. That was not anything to do with the machine at all. This thing performed like a champ. I mean, you saw. Um, I didn't have any idea that it worked this good. Now, I have used pressure washers in the past. I've used really expensive pressure washers that cost, tens of thousands of dollars working on a job site. Those, you can't compare that to this. This is under 90 bucks. You can't compare that. But I've used other ones that were $300-400. I don't see a big difference. Actually, I don't see any difference. They might have a few more bells and whistles and a few more attachments, that sort of thing. But this thing, if you just want to clean your deck, you want to clean your siding, or wash your car, I can't imagine anything better than this. This, not for the price. So once again, Harbor Freight, you did me right. Now, as I always say, the test of time is the best test. I don't know if this thing's going to last a week, a month, a year, 10 years. Could be a family heirloom that I pass down. I don't know. But try to come back. I will try to come back and let you know just how it works. And right now, I'm pretty impressed with it. So I'm going to stop this whole foolishness that we call video editing. And I'm going to get back to work. And I'm going to clean up that deck. And I think it's going to do all right. I'm really happy with it for what we paid for it. I mean, I got the receipt right here in my pocket. If you happen to live in a state that doesn't charge tax, then you're much better off. That's not the right receipt at all. That's a receipt to another place that I went. Yeah, there's no fancy editing here. All right. So I don't have the receipt on me. I think it was, I'm going to check it, and we'll put it right up here. Yeah, I think it was $89.99. And you can't go wrong for that. And remember, I use no soap with this. They have deck cleaner there. You can buy the concentrated deck cleaner in gallon jugs. I didn't buy any because I wanted to see how this would work first. And I'm not going to bother buying any. This is absolutely wonderful. So thanks again, Harbor Freight, for that wonderful thing here. Where is it? Right here. Boom. The Portland 1750 PSI pressure washer. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. So far, this thing works great. I like it. And I like everything about it. I like the length of the cord, the power cord, plus the hose. And it does just an incredible job. So there you go. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and share. And for crying out loud, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you back here in the Trailer Hood next time. For the Old Guy Network, I am the Old Guy, and I'm out.